Here it is. The most cards for the cheapest price, 50 bucks for a hobby box of opening day. Again, baseball is just different. I'm going to go through, figured I'd do both of them. I mean, you have autograph and relic cards. I know you get some short prints. Sometime I'm going to miss them because I'm going through them pretty quick. So hopefully I'll catch them if we catch some short print. I'm going to do 2 boxes because for 50 bucks, it might not be as hard to get your value out of them. And so I figured if we're going to do it like I do with blasters and everything else, it's a lot of packs. So it'll be a little longer of a video. But then at least you'll know for 50 bucks what to expect if we get some hits and whatnot. So, again, I'll try to go through them. Oh, man, I hope these packs aren't all going to be tough to open. It seems like sometimes these baseball ones get a little bit more difficult. So obviously, Wander Franco's our big one. I'm going to go through more of the rookie end of it when I'm all done. So I'm just going to kind of zip through. Mike Trout, already a blue. Paul Goldschmidt. So just like in our blasters, typically these are not numbered. I did see somebody get a TC Bear auto the other day. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of jealous since I'm a Minnesota fan, but I thought that was pretty funny. And then we'll keep our eye out on the numbers because that's 225. So these are gonna have, just like with the normal tops, the variation on the back for the short print. So TC Bear, there you go. I'm going to pull up all right, there we go. Turner, Ashby, Giolito, Harmon, Killebrew. As we noticed, these are going to be very common cards. They're not really much of a short print. Not much of a short print or that rare of an insert. So Anderson, Acuna, Riley Adams. Let's see, that was already interesting. Seems like you'll have more cards sometimes in a pack, but Williams, Cousin, Perez, Mascot again. So these ones will be more set when it comes to the numbers on the back. They're not going to be the same as these, but they're still short print. Like I said, I saw an auto with that one and I was kind of laughing. I think he said he sold it for like 100 and some bucks, which is pretty good for a Mascot auto because it's a mascot. So Connor, apparently we're going to be seeing one of these in all of them. And again, I'm not going to be, unless we hit some big card, I'm not going to really be sleeving these up. Mike Trout, Chris Sale. We're just going to go through to see what we can get in a couple of these boxes. There's Terry, David Ortiz, Gilbert, Darvish. Seems like upside down is the way to open them. Cool slider. But it will be crazy to me, this many packs, to not see. I mean, of course, the first pack. I remember, obviously, when we opened our blasters, we saw these. Mountcastle. But that's what I was thinking. You know, blasters are 20 bucks. So for me, I was like, oh, well, these you'd think for sure would have something more. Opening day, which is nothing, just your team inserts. That's why when I saw the price of the hobby, I was like, well, I mean, can't really, if I already spent essentially $20 on a blaster box, and then we remember these. So those are just telling you to buy regular tops. Essentially is what it's doing. Basically to get you to buy the regular tops to get your home run challenge. Jazz Chisholm. Trevor Story, opening day. We don't want team cards. Hopefully we can keep the pace up here. Kyle C., your bomb squad. Luis Garcia. Joe Adell. I mean, we're definitely going to get plenty of rookies, that's for sure. And it just makes me think, like, is there an advantage to buying these hobbies? Or in the end, are you going to get just as many inserts and just a million times more base? Which, again, if you're getting more base, does it really matter? Sometimes, you know, it's a volume thing, especially if you're putting together sets or anything like that. So it's to each their own. One of those again. So we're probably going to get a handful of those, I would imagine. And again, for the price, this has to be always been the cheapest baseball product out there. Opening day again. There you go. Gregorius. Kelenic, there's a decent. At least we'll get some rookies, but obviously first of all, we want to get at least a Wander Franco. I'm not sure they throw these boxes together either. If they have a set amount, 6 to of inserts or of like a Wander Franco, but again, they print so many of these that I don't think that it's, again, kind of luck of the draw, more of a it's a lot of packs. I need a halftime break as we go here. India, Future Stars. So Sheets to Jerome Hendricks, Kluber, Luis Robert. And in my other video, I did pull a short print. I don't know if I posted that one yet, the Luis Robert, but Tatis, Opening Day, Gonzalez. Nice. Team of players. Yeah, it's kind of interesting after pulling a blue in literally the first pack. We haven't seen anything yet. Back short, Clark. I'm not sure how long it took for these to sell out on Topps websites. I think it was a few hours, but it was still kind of surprising because it's not quite as sought after, but I think a lot of people were getting a little anxious for baseball to start anyways. Tony Tatis. And if I happen to miss a short print that anybody sees, they can go ahead and point that out. But again, when the pictures are all pretty much the same, usually the short prints are going to have just a unique look or be in that same placement. I just don't think there's as near as many in opening day. And they're a little harder to tell than the regular tops. Because as you can see, most of these just are your normal pictures, besides for seeing so many pictures in the same exact position. Hey, there we go. There's a Wander. Looks like we got a blue coming in here too. How many Wanders does it take to pay for a box? I think these are only $7-8 now, maybe. Means, and we have a blue. In the same pack even. Yeah, just a vet, but at least we got a Wander Franco out of it. The one that everybody's seen. Last I don't know. As you can see, this is why they are only $50 for what they would call a hobby box. I don't even know what you consider a hobby box. You're not getting an automatic To me, if you're having a hobby, you're going to be guaranteed an auto. All right, too. Or a relic card. And here we got no guarantees, and just, I mean, as you can see, there's not too much exciting. No, I'll throw those down there. Again, I don't want to make this a 40-minute video of going through 2 of the pretty common boxes. All right, it's kind of hard to, it's almost like I don't even want to open the second box. But we committed to it. Apparently I can't rip it open very easily. But it's packed tight. It is definitely packed tight. All right, we better get this second one done here in under 10 minutes. So, same concept. We're going to keep it rolling. And so, the hard part is it doesn't really tell you the odds, and it's going to be harder to see. Oh no, that'll zoom in pretty well. So, base parallel, opening day 1 out of 119, opening day edition 1 of 1, printing plate, triple play insert. Which must be the ones with the 3 players. Rainbow foil board, bomb squad 1 out of 3, rainbow. Mascots 1 out of 3. Opening day inserts 1 out of 5. Walk this way. I wouldn't mind a walk this way. At least that one's semi more rare. But so not a lot of short print cards is kind of what I got out of that. So I mean, you're gonna get your normal hits in every box, but there's not a lot of stuff that's gonna be like a variations that you're going to hit in every box or anything. Always that pack that doesn't want to open. But as you're seeing, we're popping through some rookies. And I guess you never know with baseball starting now. I mean, it just probably takes some of these players to pop off. Stevenson. Upto, Bregman, Garcia, Kyle Lewis, Dawson, Ron. The least they could do is throw a Wander in both boxes. Maybe give me a blue Wander to make up for the rest of them, huh? Rick Tatis, Matt Olson, Trey Turner, Brandon Lowe. I know one thing, we're going to have a lot of base cards, as usual. There, like, I think that was about 1 every certain amount of cards or something on that one. 9 packs was it? Good enough to you'll see a few per box. And I got these right off the top, so it's not like they were secondary markets. So you'd think if we're going to have some inserts in there, they would be popped right in. I wouldn't have probably bought these if I wasn't making this video, because I don't mind baseball, but typically I'll only buy certain products. But it did intrigue me, that's for sure. Squad. And it gets to be just so many cards sitting around. I guess mascots are 1 out of 3 boxes, so that's not too awful. Still not. Oh, there we go. Snuck up on us quick. Ryan Mountcastle. In good condition, too. Well, off center, but that would be, besides for the Wander, probably our best actual hit so far. We got 2 blue in the last box. So we got 2 blue, and that was pretty much it. So maybe we'd expect one more blue. I mean, I think we'd know if we had a relic because of how thick the packs were, but it was nice to get that Wander Franco in that blue. And there's our other blue. Of course, the second one had to be a pitcher. It just seemed... Still going. Just a little bit of a pause, but we're getting there. So at least you know 2 boxes makes it free of a hobby box, or I still don't even like to call it a hobby box, a giant blaster box. So there's the other Wander Franco. So we did get 2 of them. It's kind of cool having Ohtani on there. But really no short print, like no number. I mean, unless they're going to sneak us a surprise in here. So as of right now, both boxes got us a Wander Franco and 2 blues. That almost looks like a unique picture. I said the only way to tell is a number. These are 225, so that's, I mean, yeah, I don't, even for the price, I'm still kind of disappointed to have, I guess, there's not a lot of variations anyways. But, I mean, essentially we got 2 blue cards in each box. I mean, yeah, we got a Wander. And I did get that nice Mountcastle, but again, in 2 hobby boxes, you would think you should get some type of number or autograph. I mean, I know everybody wants mascots, right? So these essentially, I would call them not even a mega. I mean, they're just giant blasters. And so for the odds, based on not just packs but boxes, I mean, I don't know. I'm 50-50. I would say unless you really love baseball to stay away from opening day and just go buy yourself whatever rookie you want. I mean, that's 100% truth anyways. Like most products, especially this one. But at least you got a complete view of what to expect. It's kind of a unique opening day with the snow. Two packs left. We're going to call it a day. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it 20 minutes, that's impressive. Ohtani, we haven't pulled a lot of him in these. Duran, it's kind of nice getting him for rookies. I like Kirilloff and Dalbec, so a couple. Here it is, last pack. So there it is. I'll show you the blue again and kind of what, I'm not going to show all the rated rookies since not as much, but Cunha Tatis, Lindor, Large. All right, so we did get 2 Wander Francos and a Ryan Mountcastle in that blue. And then we did get the vet. So really what it seems like expectation-wise in a box is really only 2 blue. That is literally it. Now, I could have missed a short print, but there was nothing for that I noticed as we went through them. Just too many cards to try to hit on. The problem is they're packed so tight in the box, so you might see some of these corners, depending on how it's shipped. Tops didn't do too bad. You're getting a ton of cards, a decent amount of rookies. So for 50 bucks it's there, but just not a lot of ton hits unless you hit the lottery as usual nowadays. So there is your opening day hobby boxes.